May 21st, day 65. Stayed at the Priest last night. I did the 6.7. It's 6.6 to the shelter marker and 0.1 in. I did the 6.7 in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Puts me like 3.35 miles an hour. Average. It rained last night. Hard and a lot. But the new duplex held up very well. And I mean very well. The only wet I got was condensation. Single wall tent. It didn't condensate that bad. It's just so wet and foggy down there at the pre-shelter that it was a low spot. Water was right next to it. There's nothing I could do. But it wasn't bad. And then, because I had it set up so high, a huge bathtub floor, like water would get under the edges of the doors and was splashing up some grime and stuff. But I ended up camping on some leaves and stuff last night, some grass, so the grime wasn't as bad as other people that were in like well-used camp spots. I took a little bit of an uneven floor with grassy roots and stuff. But I kind of just angled my pad so that I slept, on a flat spot. Instead of sleeping in some mud, I'd have to roll it up in the morning and get it disgusting. I heard other people talking about how grimy and gritty their tents were. Let's see. Don't really know what I'm doing today. It's only 36 miles to Waynesboro. So, I'll get done what I can, and then do the rest. Get in there Sunday night. I guess I'll stay at the YMCA camp right there, and then hit the church Monday morning. Though the other option is Stanimals Hostel. But it's like 25 bucks. It's way away from everything else. Because the church and the YMCA are right next to the post office and the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, which sounds like dinner for Sunday night. I was talking to a couple other hikers at the shelter. They said it's supposed to be pretty good. Climbing to the second summit of the Priest. Maybe the first, I don't know. I'm climbing right now. That. A little drop, and then a little climb. Well, there should be views, but it looks like it's foggy still. Again. And then a huge, like, 3-mile downhill. And then I have like a 2-mile uphill, 3-mile uphill. Climbing out of the Crabtree Falls campground. So I don't know what I'm gonna get done today. Anything over 20 would be good. With an early wake up in the morning. Pack real quick. That'll put me into Waynesboro faster. Let's see. What else? I had the Priest. A bunch of confessions. Somebody's giving southbounders wrong directions and stuff. Which is probably why they don't like northbounders. But And I'm not writing my confession, or I'm not telling my confession. If you want to see it, it's on May the 20th at the bottom of a page up in the pre-shelter. At the end of my hike, if somebody asks me, I'll tell. But till then, you either got to hike to the priest, which is one of the 7 hardest day hikes on the AT, or you got to wait till the end and remember to ask me. And that's it for this morning. I'm gonna keep going. Here's what my views coming down the priest look like. Always seems to happen here in Virginia. Oh well. Some good news I forgot to mention earlier. I have mentioned it before, but the priest is the last peak over 4,000 feet until New Hampshire. So, that's good. Yeah. Yes. And I'm climbing down it still. It's a long way down. I'm really glad I'm not going up this side. There's no water on it, on the north side. And let's see. It's really steep. And there's terrible views today. Oh well. This is supposed to be a really good view just under halfway down the priest. I got nothing. Oh well. I gotta get a rock out of my shoe though, so it's a good place to sit for a second. This would be Cripple Creek. About 2/3 the way down the priest. Not bad. Oh, let's see if I can get across without busting my butt. I made it. About 2/3 the way down the priest. It's a very long climb down. This is the only water source on the way up that I've seen. But the good news is south of here, there's plenty of camping spots. If you don't make it all the way up in one go, they're all like small single tent spots, maybe a couple spots for a few tents. But anyway, trying to get down the mountain. There's a trail. This is the Virginia 56 crossing. And there's 2 dogs. And gonna go across the Ty River. This is the Ty River suspension bridge. Ugh. Don't want to drop my phone. Water's flowing pretty good today. We had a lot of rain last night. Oh, I'll get a picture while I'm here. Whoa, it's really bouncy on the bridge. I'm sure the AT goes up right here, so it wouldn't be any other way. Harper's Creek. Now I gotta get across without getting wet, because I really don't want to deal with wet shoes and socks today. Oh, gotta put the phone away for this. This is the first view coming up Three Ridges. It looks like I'm getting ready to lose and get covered in fog. Oh well. It's kind of demoralizing when you don't get any views. I'm not saying I want to quit, but definitely making the days harder. You kind of see that way. Not too well though. Well, at least this time the clouds aren't too bad. Oh, there's a tree farm. Yep, it's starting to get colder. I gotta move. Fairly certain this rock pile is Chimney Rock. And it was a hard climb up. And there's no views. So I'm gonna take 5 before I head down, just to climb up another 1.5 miles. Made it to Three Ridges Mountain. Honestly, I'd rather climb up the Priest going southbound than up Three Ridges going north. There's so many rocks. It was miserable. I said the Priest was the last mountain over 4,000 foot till New Hampshire, and that holds true, but Three Ridges is 3959. It's 41 feet shy of being 4,000. And it definitely felt it. Ugh. Not really much in the way of views up here. Just like every other day this last week and a half, it's been foggy. Which is a shame. This is supposed to be pretty good. This is Hanging Rock Overlook. It's pretty cool. You know, minus the fact that I don't have any views. But, you know, it is what it is. And no Haley, I'm not getting any closer to the edge. Getting ready to turn around and keep going because there's no view. Sadly, there's no view. Because that would be a good one. Like, probably the best of the day or the week. Not much to see, but this is Reed's Gap. Virginia 664 is right over this little crest. And Blue Ridge Parkway is visible that way. Not really much here. Grassy field. Yeah. Woohoo! New club maintained. Means I'm getting through stuff. Just past Zach Galifianakis. Trail name Zach Galifianakis. Off and on with him in the last few shelters. He's getting ready to head into town. Hopefully he gets a ride. I think he's trying to hitch or he's waiting on a shuttle. What does the sign say? I've got like 20 miles, 19 miles until whatchamajiggy. Oh, I run a bunny rabbit. Oh, it's still there. Come here. Come here. I want to pet it. Come here. Oh. Oh, probably won't get to pet it now. Come here. Oh well. Whatever. So anyway. And there's a glare on the side. Let's see if the sun might be heading south. It's different. But this is an Eagle Scout project. He did a nice job. Let's go back to this side. Kind of disappointed. I wanted to pet the bunny. Kind of hard to see with the glare, but oh well. Bye, bunny rabbit. Anyway, I don't know where I'm stopping tonight. I'm just going to pick somewhere where there's water and a camp spot near it. I'll stop there. The further I do today, the less I got to do tomorrow to get into Waynesboro. Just came out of Three Ridges Mountain and woohoo! Getting ready to drop some trash off. Figure out where the trail goes and head back in. This bad boy's pushing some water out. Ugh. Not a bad little water source. Let's hope it don't fall trying to get across it. Well, there's the trail to Cedar Cliffs, but there's no point because it's still foggy. And this is all slow going too. These rocks are slick. There's a lot of them. Basically every other turn is like a boulder field. But yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully I can camp up on by the overlook at the Blue Ridge Parkway. Should be like mile 9.7 something on the parkway. There's a spring there and some parking. And I'm gonna try and stealth camp via the camouflage duplex. So we'll see. But whatever. If I can, I'll just go another however far till I find a stealth spot in the woods. It's about 6:30. It's hard to see, but there's a picnic area, point 3 west. Kind of tells. Ooh, let me get a picture of this. But I think I'm gonna go back to the Humpback Rocks picnic area, and Anyway, I think I'm gonna head back here. This is where I'm gonna stay for the night. My hope is there's a picnic table. Make it easy to do my cooking and stuff on. And point 3, maybe I'll get lucky. There'll be somebody, trail magic or a water source this way too. Because there's no water north of me. There's only one campsite, another 8 tents. So I'm gonna set up shop down here tonight, it looks like. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get out of this fog too. Plus I'll see something. Most people probably don't go this way. Maybe day hikers. Anyway, down I go. Down-ish. So the humpback picnic area, huge score. There's not a lot of space for not freestanding tents, but freestanding tents, you pretty much have your pick of the place. Picnic tables, fire pits. I got a decent spot. It's all like gravel though, so it was hard to get the stakes in. And then this bad boy. That is a bathroom. The water's on. And there's a garbage can right there. And I'm alone. Like, look at this. You tell I'm gonna have easy cooking tonight. Plenty of trees to hang my food bag. Definitely worth the walk-off trail instead of stopping at that campsite. And the old duplex is set up. Definitely worth it. It's day 66. Stayed at Humpback Rocks Campground last night. Well, picnic area. Had a flushing toilet, running water, there's paper towels, and those trash cans, and picnic tables. It was 3 tents off trail, and it was hard to find a tent spot in the picnic area, but it wasn't bad. Heading back towards trail, there are a bunch of spots. There's somebody walking in the woods. Somebody's just randomly walking in the woods. Whatever. Anyway. .1 AT miles to get to Waynesboro. Should get there about 1 o'clock at the latest. Still undecided where I'm going to stay. Probably at the YMCA Pavilion. Or whatever it is, free camping in town. Oh, and there's AT&T service at the Humpback picnic area. If you care. Packed super light. There's no food in it whatsoever. Just my adult one-a-day gummies. And I got all my food in my side pouch. I doubled up on dinner last night. Got some extra calories and stuff that I'm missing. Anyway, heading to Waynesboro. Just north of Humpback Campground. There's an old stone wall. I've seen a lot of them here in Virginia. I don't know if they're slave walls or just, by slave wall I mean walls that slaves built, you know, pre-Civil War. Or if they're just like, you know, walls that were farmers stacked rocks on when they had extra rocks in their fields. So I'm sure this was all cut for fields at one time because these trees aren't very big. Or if, you know, when they built the trail, they just took all the big rocks out of the way and put them along the wall. There's still a bunch of rocks in the trail, but it's not too bad. They are slicker than a minnow's Peter, though. Watch yourself if you walk through here when it's wet. Just north of Humpback Campground, there's an old stone wall. I've seen a lot of them here in Virginia. I don't know if they're slave walls or just, by slave wall I mean walls that slaves built, you know, pre-Civil War. Or if they're just like, you know, walls that were farmers stacked rocks on when they had extra rocks in their fields. So I'm sure this was all cut for fields at one time because these trees aren't very big. Or if, you know, when they built the trail, they just took all the big rocks out of the way and put them along the wall. There's still a bunch of rocks in the trail, but it's not too bad. They are slicker than a minnow's Peter, though. Watch yourself if you walk through here when it's wet. Another typical day in Virginia in May for me. This is Humpback Rocks. Ooh. Kind of a slick little climb. And I just used a slicker than a minnow's Peter joke in the last clip, so I can't use that again. So this one's slicker than snot. Yeah. And it is the actual Humpback Rocks right here. Of course, it's neat because the white blazes in the trail run right across the top. Be careful, I don't want to go down that. That's a neat little climb. I just shook water on myself from a tree. There's supposed to be a campsite up here with a view. But I'm glad I stayed down in the picnic area. Found the campsite. Not a bad little site. The picnic area had water. I was hoping I was like bragging to somebody that I stayed in the picnic area and they had toilets and everything. But no, nobody's here. Seems like most people got off, I guess. I'm tired of dealing with the weather. Oh well. I'm here, I'm still hiking. That's what's important. Gotta conserve my zeros for when I'm actually needing them. Like tomorrow, I might take one. I don't know how my feet feel. Because my left ankle is really sore. I think one of my socks is a little bit smaller than the other. Or my foot's just swollen, I don't know. If they have a VA clinic here, I might go and get a free checkup. Anyway, enough of me blabbering while I walk down the trail. I'm going to try and get to Waynesboro. It's an interesting tree. This is a fancy sign. Woo! Downhill some more. Finally, I'm starting to get some views. Looks like it might rain on me though. Yay. This is Mill Creek. And I don't know who this hiker is. Somehow we gotta get across that. The shelter should be right up here. My feet are already wet. I'm about to step across. Oh, I think I can hop some rocks. Aha, I can hop these rocks. Why get my feet wet when I don't have to? Almost fell. Yeah, Mill Creek. This is the Paul C. Wolf shelter. This one's really nice. Like, this is a really nice shelter, actually. I'm gonna chill here for a few minutes and have a snack. And enjoy this nice shelter. Ooh. This is the small cemetery just north of Paul C. Wolf Shelter. And honestly, you wouldn't know it was here if you didn't know, that a cemetery was here. I don't think any of these are, like factory-made tombstone. I think these are all stones that were carved from, what they had here. Wish I could read the dates. Shame I can't read the dates. I bet it's old. I bet a lot of the stones are even broken. I walked right past it thinking it was a campsite. And I was like, wait, isn't there a small cemetery up here? Anyway. One little bitty climb and then down into Waynesboro. And it's starting to sprinkle. like every other day in May. As you can see, it's just a sloppy mess. But, you know, whatever. Probably gonna that was a weird sound. Probably gonna camp at the YMCA tonight. We're at mile 557.8, and there used to be a cabin here. That's the old chimney. There's a little cabin. You can see it was a stone cabin. Might have had logs above it. I don't know. Pretty neat though. Another stream crossing just south of Waynesboro. I pretty much just stepped right in it. Well, I made it to Waynesboro just before 1 o'clock, and as I walked up to the intersection, somebody started talking to me, and got a ride. As you can see, I'm in my clean clothes. Just showered at the YMCA, and I'm gonna head over to eat at the Chinese food place because it's all you can eat. And let's be real, I'll probably eat there again. There's a free pavilion right near the YMCA that's for hikers and stuff. It's got a solar charger. And that'll probably be my home for tonight. Hopefully the weather holds out, and it's not raining right now, but it rained hard earlier. So we'll see. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat. I'll probably end up taking a 0 tomorrow. Just because my left foot is definitely a little swollen. But it's nothing, you know. A little rest and stuff won't take care of. It's not like a pain or anything, it's just sore. Swollen, I think it's just, I don't know. Anyway, off to the food I go. Still in Waynesboro today. Ate at the Ming Garden. It was delicious. I mean, it was $15 for the buffet, but I put down like 7 plates. I even got a salad. Or actually, I got 2 salads. Tons of fruit. Lots of chicken. And I've just been hanging out down here at the river, just talking to some guys that were fly fishing, because I miss doing it. Gooses. They cross the river and I don't have waders, so I'm gonna head back to the park. There's a free pavilion there with solar powered chargers and stuff, but it's like a sketch area apparently, so you gotta be like careful about leaving your stuff. So everything's with me. It looks like it might rain tonight. Go figure. I'm basically just waiting out till Monday so I can hit up the post office and the outfitter for new Sawyer bags. Really, that's all I need. I'm liking Waynesboro. it seems like a pretty friendly place so far. Minus the few, like, you know, little rough areas. You know, every town or every city's got it. Like I said, the buffet is pretty good. I do want to hit up something different because I don't want Chinese 2 days in a row. Tonight I'm going to head over to Kroger and buy like a pack of hot dogs or something and cook those out. And there's like a little barbecue pit, little metal barbecue pit thing. I'm going to do that for dinner, I think. I got a resupply still, waiting on my box. I gotta get fuel for my stove. Not really much else. Fuel's kind of the big thing. Yeah. Fuel and new Sawyer bags, because they're on their last legs. Leg singular, because there's only one left. I'm waiting to put my tent up till, you know, I'm ready to go to sleep because I don't want it sitting out without me there. Here's the river. So anyway, yeah. Right now I'm just walking around in Constitution Park in Waynesboro. Just killing time. Getting ready to go walk around Main Street, see what's there for tomorrow. And then hit Kroger on the way back to the pavilion. I don't want to see this. Hit Kroger on the way back to the pavilion. And then give me something to eat there. They've got this like greenway here that you know, run, bike, whatever. And there's different exercise stations to help people in the community stay in shape. And then the river's right there. Bunch of people fly fishing and stuff. Well, 2 people fly fishing. One guy spin casting with an open face reel. And yeah, I'm just kind of goofing off right now. Mainly just want to see what's up here, around here. Nice little pavilion right there. They had one of these in Damascus for trail days, but this one is way cooler. I walked all the way over to this pavilion, this end of the greenway. We can't get through. They blocked it off for the construction. I gotta walk all the way back because I'm not about to hop a fence and get in trouble. Good news is I found a gap in the fence that's for a walkthrough. So I took that. That just saved me a buttload of time. I want to walk down Main Street still. Even if it gets dark, you know. Doesn't look like it's going to rain for a couple hours. Could be wrong. Anyway. Yeah. It's the Fishburne Military School. I'm going to stay away from that one. Well, it's day 67. I just checked in at the Lutheran Church Free Hiker Hostel. It's a pretty nice setup. They don't do laundry. And my shoes didn't come in today. So, looks like I might be staying tomorrow too. The Free Hiker Hostel, you know, you get a cot. Their doors lock at 10, so you can't go back in after 10 o'clock. Ate at the Main Garden again. They do not have an AT passport stamp for those of you collecting those. I know AWOL says that they do, but they don't. Hung out at the library all day. So I went to the outfitter. I had to pick up new Sawyer bags, which they didn't have any 32s, so I had about a 2-pack of the 64s. That's whatever. They'll give me more water in camp. That's the way I'm gonna look at it. So maybe I'll hydrate more at night. And I picked up one of those Lucy lights, like the inflatable light that's solar powered, LEDs. They're like 15 bucks, 4.4 ounces. And I'm gonna order a Cuban fiber patch thing that sticks onto the inside of my tent. I'm gonna put it on the ridgeline so that I can hang the light. So I can hang the light from the ridgeline, so I can read at night and stuff. I think that's it. Said my shoes didn't come in. Talked about the hostel. Oh yeah, the YMCA and the pavilion, all that. The YMCA is pretty nice. They had free showers for thru hikers. The pavilion is free charging and tenting area. So you can charge your electronics. Some guy actually dropped off charcoal for us this morning, which would have been nice last night, but it's whatever. You know, the next group of hikers will get it. And the flags are at half-mast today. I'm not sure why. See? I'm gonna look that up if I ask somebody. Anyway, let's see. That's really it. Hopefully my shoes come in tomorrow, because I don't want to take any more zeros. I want to get going. And I sent my Ultras home already, so I'm pretty much stuck wearing my oboes and my Crocs, which I don't mind. But I want to go ahead and get my oboes sent home. Let's see. I'm gonna get alcohol fuel for my stove, the Yellow Heat. Believe it or not, it's hard to find here. I'm walking to an Advanced Auto right now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I got. Looks like a banded water snake. This is on the bridge in Waynesboro.